Welcome to Santarogo Surplus. We're going to talk about a magazine again today. This is just a short video. I need to do a full video series on the vz52, the CZ52 pistol, but right now we're going to look at the magazine. Some people have occasionally had issues with the floor plate coming off when you're firing the firearm, and because this follows that standard old pattern where you've got the wire from the magazine spring acting as the floor plate catch, we're going to talk about that just a little bit. First, of course, just like the CZ50 from an earlier set of videos, all you got to do is either push the wire down into that empty space there, or push it in and catch it on the inside of the magazine body, and you can get it off. These floor plates are sometimes just a little bit harder to move. You have to really push. There you go. Comes apart just like the CZ50 does. So you've got your follower right there, and it's pretty well set up. A little bit better design, sturdier design. Pretty well set up. Goes into your magazine body. It's pretty unidirectional because once again you have that tab sticking out, and that only goes in one way, so you can't put it in backwards. Not if you want to actually have it go together. So we're just going to put the floor plate right back on and then talk about the spring. This is always a fun part. So this particular magazine is just a little bit new, and so it is just a little bit tight getting stuff back on the lip. Also, I don't know if you've ever noticed, it probably doesn't matter to most other people, but this wire design that the Czechs came up with is very right-handed, and I'm a very left-handed person. So this is actually keyed to right-handed people. So once you start sliding that on, there we are. There's the opening. You have to get your wire down into the slot. Now it's covered, okay? That's the easy part. What you want is to make sure that your wire doesn't stay down there or go inside too much. If the wire is not poking out firmly, all you have to do is bend this section of spring out a little bit. Okay, you just get a pair of pliers or this, whatever, right in there, and you just bend it a little bit. Okay, it will bend, shouldn't break. Do this at your own risk, whatever, but you should be able to bend it out so that it's got enough pressure keeping it out. One of the other primary things that happens that causes the wire to move when you are when you're shooting, causes the wire to move down so that the magazine floor plate can shift, is not having this back far enough. And I don't know if I can get close enough to show you, focus well enough to show you. Okay, but right here, we're just about there. Push a little bit more on the floor plate, and push too far. The wire pops up. Okay? So push too far is actually the part that's really key to that. Now I'm going to go ahead and push too far. What that does is that sets the spring tab, I don't know if you're going to see this, sets the spring tab so that it can't come down while you're shooting. What that does right there is this is oriented straight, and this is a slight angle, your slot. So this covers, and the spring can no longer drop into the release slot. Okay? If you're having problems with the magazine floor plate being a little bit loose, take a clamp or a pair of pliers and right on these folded edges, they're not rolled, right on the folded edge, go ahead and just clamp it gently at first, slide it down. If you're at a range or something and you have a problem with this and you need to fix it in a field expedient manner, take a splintery stick, shove it in there, push really hard, wedge it in there, and then snap the end off. I've done that at the range and it works just fine. A little bit hard to get out sometimes, and once you do finish getting it out, you have to take the magazine apart to get the loose bits of wood out. That's all there is to it. The check magazine design is just the way it is, and that's your key right there. That tab, or the spring tab, cannot come down if the magazine floor plate is relatively tight and you push it all the way back. Alright? Have a good one.